Well, my experiences actually with books. I mean, stories have always been a really, really important part of my life. When I was like 5, I was listening to The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe on tape, and I got to the part where they killed Aslan.
Despair and die!
And I started crying, so I turned it off and I ran downstairs to my mum at like 8 o'clock, and she was ironing, and I was like, whoa, she's like, whoa, calm down. She calmed me down. I was like, no, he's dead. Who's dead? Aslan. She's like, oh, okay. So she calmed me down. I hung around for an hour, and she goes, right, okay, back to bed. And I go, I don't want to go. And she just goes, trust me. And I went back into bed and I hit play.
Oh, Aslan, you're not dead? You're alive! You're alive!
Yes, it is I.
And the next thing my mom heard was me running down the stairs going, he's alive! And it's experiences like that. The stories have always really, really mattered to me, and I want to be someone who can give someone those experiences.
It's to do with other people, I think, you know, working with others, seeing the look on their face when you fulfill something, like the channels, Bastian and Inga, that to help others maybe, I think, help, just to see the light.
The pleasure I have in what I do. I don't feel any more alive than what I do when I'm up on stage.
Last night the concrete bled and the sidewalks roar. All the people are led, they play their part in the war. I believe in the fantasy, deny what I saw.
It's like it opens up all those apertures inside of me and lets me find all those different places where I can be bigger than I was before, or different than I was before.
Yeah, I do want to succeed. You know, I want to go to this access program, 12 months time, go through it, and then go on and do social work and help people. Because I see a lot of friends of mine that have recovered from addiction, but still their kids are in care, can't get their kids back. I want to be able to go in there and be a neutral voice, because I've seen life from both sides.
Hold it very tight, because it will move.
If I end up being incapacitated, but a billionaire, I would hate, I could obviously hang out and do the stuff I wanted to do, but if I couldn't get up and do something and make a difference, I would just, I would just hate it.
I think the worst thing would be health. That's definitely, but when your family dies, girls dies, or when something wrong, it's still like kind of okay, but if you got some like really shitty illness, like your life would be like totally fucked up.
I honestly think it's ideas and education. We rely on bad ideas, we rely on stereotypes, we rely on kind of reflexive instincts that are outdated and sometimes unhealthy for us. The biggest thing that keeps us apart is the idea that someone else is different and that's bad.
Money. Well, and the resources, the distribution of resources. That's what sets us apart. And it all started with the invention of agriculture in the the Fertile Crescent in Iraq when we started farming, and we started having people who have things and people who have not. Then you got governance and armies, and you want people. You protect your stuff, and other people want your stuff, and that's the invention of war and all that jazz.
How disconnected we were from ourselves, from our bodies, from the world. And I used to feel like in order to be an artist, I had to get away from all of that and find something that was, pure and true. And I came to realize that that isn't pure and true. To separate myself from the world in that way doesn't actually make any sense to me. And I realized that everyone everywhere is following a very honest intention, a real and actual noble intention. It's just going to be very confused in the way that we try and get what we need.
My favorite piece of art is Vasily Kandinsky's Suprematism with 8 red rectangles. You ever seen it? It's this amazing, it's just abstract, it's an abstract painting of 8 red rectangles set at an angle, and they're all they're not all perfectly parallel, some of them are just slightly off. and I like it because I don't know why I like it. Really?
I love Brubeck Take 5.
Take 5. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I have it tattooed on my back, and it was a guy in Turkey who made it, and he made some mistakes with the cross, so I'm not gonna get up in front of a band and have them play it. But I love that the melody is just beautiful. I can't even like tell you why.
Well, yeah. One of the main things is I don't understand how people don't have free water. That's one of the things I don't understand worldwide. And yeah, just to help people, like going back, to help people to think for themselves. To a little simple education, just worldwide, I think would change everything. If everybody had an equal education, food and water, people would be very conscious of what they're doing, and yeah, nothing could happen, nothing bad could happen, because people would be aware of everything.
I'd like to bring everyone back to equal status. Clear the debt, clear the bills. Everyone starts at 0, 0, 0. No matter how much money the rich people have, take it off them. Let everyone start at 0, 0 again. Let everyone fend for themselves. And eventually they'll start maybe to trust people again. And bring the community spirit back in.
Thinking.
Bohemian.
Learning.
Stupid.
Chaos.
Maybe.